Okay, so you're welcome to Scripturise TV channel, and I really want to share something very important that will help you. Please, I would want you to stay to the end of this video. Please don't leave halfway. Stay to the end of this video, and there's a lot you're going to gain from today's video. So I want you to do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share this video if it is helpful. All right.
Welcome to Scripturise.
All right, so let's start. Thoughts are as powerful as reality itself, and you are where you are, doing what you are doing now, living the kind of life you are living now today because of your thoughts. Just follow me, okay? Now, to change anything in your life, change your thoughts. It is very simple. Now, all thoughts become things, okay? All thoughts would become things soonest. No matter what you are thinking about, be it positive or negative thoughts, so long you are holding a thought for a long time in your heart, in your head, on your mind, make no doubt about it, it's going to surface in your life. Thoughts becomes things. Take note of that. Sometimes we cannot actually prevent, or there are numerous thoughts that usually you encounter in a day, okay? And some of it may be out of your control, but here is something that would help you. Just listen. Listen to what I want to say. This would actually help you. Now, how do you now know the kind of thoughts you are thinking or you are having? Okay? Now, the best way to know the kind of thoughts you are having is by feelings. Just follow me. It's by feelings. So, check how you feel. Because feelings are not independent, okay? It is a direct product of your thoughts, of what you are thinking about. So, are you feeling insecure? Then it's because you are thinking insecure thoughts. Are you feeling broken? It's because you are feeling broken thoughts. Thinking broken thoughts. Are you feeling downcast? Are you feeling like life is up against you? It is because you are thinking those kind of thoughts. Are you angry right now? Are you feeling very angry right now? It's because you are thinking angry thoughts. Right? So it goes on and on and on. Are you feeling like you are poor right now? It's because of the thoughts you are having. So, brother, change that thought. It is the thoughts you are having. Okay? So it's a best way to know what you are thinking about. Check your feelings. Check how you are feeling and change what you are thinking. Once you change what you are thinking about, it will affect your feelings. Okay, for example, I am thinking negative thoughts, like I am feeling like I am inadequate, and then I now realize I was feeling like that, then I changed the way I was thinking. What will invariably happen is if I start thinking positive thoughts, it will then go back to my feeling and start making me feel positive again. And that is how these things work. You don't just let these things go. If not, you will be in a circle of negative. So just continue with me. All right, just continue with me. So have positive thoughts about yourself. Have positive thoughts about your destiny. Have positive thoughts about your life. You will unarguably feel positive when you think positive. That is just the truth. So it's something you do repeatedly and you meditate repeatedly on. Remember, the scripture says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." So what are you thinking about? Definitely, it will be so in your life, good or bad. It's not a prophecy. I'm just telling you how life works. Okay. And I'm telling you also that you can get your life fixed. You can get everything you think you are going through. You can get your life fixed now, no matter your terrible past, no matter what you have gone through in the past. You can get your life fixed only if you start thinking rightly. Only if you start thinking positive thoughts. It is that simple. It is that simple. Okay? Right? So, whatever you think about, it sends a signal and it returns back in actual form in your life. Okay, so if I stay and I start thinking, oh, I don't want to go broke, or I don't want to get poor, guess what? What I am sending is a negative signal. Okay, and what will happen is eventually I will go broke. I don't know if it has happened to you. You think in a certain way, like what you don't want, you think about it, and you will notice it is exactly what comes to you. Remember the scripture that says, give it shall be given unto you, good measures pressed down, shaking together and running over shall it return to you. All right, so what you think about, you are giving to the universe, it will return to you. I'm telling you the truth. So it is very careful. It is very important you are careful the kind of things you think about, because all thoughts will become things. You will see it in your life, everything you are thinking about. I'm telling you the truth. There are some persons that says it's a lie, that most of the times what you think about usually does not happen. or usually does not come to pass. And I'm telling you the honest truth that whatever you think about and you hold it in your heart for a long time, I'm not talking of you thought about something today and tomorrow you are no longer thinking about it. No, that is not potent. Whatever you think about and you hold in your heart for a long time, it will eventually come to your life. For example, you are probably in a relation. Maybe you have gone through a series of, let's say, heartbreaks in the past, and now you are in another relationship. And then you are having thoughts of, this guy will break my heart, or this guy will leave me, or this guy will do something the way other people have done it. All men are the same. You're not having that kind, and you're having that kind of thoughts. What will eventually happen is simple. What will happen is life will pose scenarios and bring perspectives to you that will make you confirm your assertion, what you're thinking about. So life will make it in such a way that what you're thinking about will come to you. So things that necessarily wouldn't end a relationship, you would end it because you feel what has happened in the past will happen again. Okay, so it's a thinking pattern that you should stop. It goes across even in businesses and in relationship with your family, your friends, and stuff like that. So you need to be very careful what you're thinking about because it will happen. It will happen. That's the truth. It will happen. I don't know if you are getting me. Whatever you are thinking about will happen. Let me just give you a secret. You want to fix anything in your life now. Let's say things are not going well. Let's say in your finances and you want to fix it now, right now. Change how you are thinking about money. Start thinking positive thoughts about money. Start feeling, not necessarily feeling, start thinking you have the money now. What will happen is you start feeling like you have the money. Once you start feeling like you have the money, it's just a little time to take and to come. There was a time I was in debt, and it was so much, it was so huge, and I was thinking, how would I actually pay this? And then it's cut across to me, I should apply this principle. And then I was no longer thinking about the debt. In fact, what I was thinking about, I was just, in my heart, I was seeing money in my account. In fact, I was feeling like I have paid the debt. I was feeling like I did not owe again at all. I was feeling like there's enough money. I was thankful that there was enough, even though there was nothing. But I changed my thinking. I changed how I felt. And it wasn't long. I was surprised it worked. It wasn't long. I had money to offset those debts and had more in abundance. Okay? So you need to understand this kind of things. And then I said, okay, let me try again if this thing truly works. And then I knew it worked because I tried again and I began to think broke thoughts. I began to think thoughts of lack. And then I realized that all the money in my account finished. I really couldn't place how it went, but because I was thinking thoughts of lack, I was thinking thoughts of I don't want to go broke. I eventually went broke because that was my predominant thought. So you must be careful what you are thinking about. As a Christian, think godly thoughts. All right, think how God says you should think. All right. So are you tired of the way things are going in your life? Are you tired of the way things are happening in your life? What you should do is not to don't even do anything much. Change your thinking. Think godly thoughts. Think as how he would want you to think. I don't know if you are getting the point. To change anything in your life, change your thoughts. If there's nothing you got from this message today, change your thoughts. Your thoughts will become things. You are always, that thought you are thinking is sending signals. It will return back to you. And you wouldn't like the aftermath because the end goal is either you complain or you justify. All right? Yeah. So when you have started thinking in a negative way for a long time and you start seeing results, all right, you begin to complain that why is life treating me this way? But it is you, actually. It is what you are sending to it that it is coming to you. All right? It is the frequency you give out that is returning to you. Garbage in, garbage out. That is life. That is how life works. Change your thinking. Somebody will be saying, but I was thinking positively about this particular thing, maybe a business or money or something for a long period of time, but it did not actually work or it did not come true. My brother, my sister, hold on. Remain in that thought. Be steadfast. Think. Just remain in that thought. Feel it. Feel that you have received what you are thinking about. And you will have it. That is the truth. It applies to even in your spiritual growth. There was a time I was believing God that, Lord, I want to walk in the prophetic. I want to actually flow in the prophetic. And then I began to have thoughts. I began to see myself do these things. I began to see myself prophesy to people. Not dream now, my thoughts, imaginations, my thoughts. And I began to feel it. Then it wasn't long. The spirit of prophecy rested on me and I began to do these things actually. I began to do that. So these things I'm telling you is not something that doesn't work. If you want to change anything in your life, change your thoughts. I believe this message blessed you. If it's blessed you, I would want you to share to people so they can actually get the message. You can also do well to subscribe and like the video and comment. I want to hear your feedback about what we just discussed today, about thoughts becoming things. So I want to hear your own feedback about this discourse today. Thank you very much. I will see you again in the next video. Remember, this is Scripturize TV. Do well to subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you.
Welcome to Scripturize TV.